It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor report, rumor report. This is the Rumor Report
Talk to him.
with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
So it was another versus battle over the weekend, Nelly versus Luda, and there were some technical difficulties on Nelly's end. So there was some stalling and some issues. I saw Teddy Riley was in the comments LOLing about it. And I think unanimously a lot of people would say that Ludacris won this battle, but a lot of things happen. Mm-hmm.
I mean, the difference between Nelly and Luda is Nelly doesn't have those big cultural records like Luda. He got big commercial records, and culture will usually prevail against commercial.
Nelly got big cultural records. I just think Ludacris has more of them.
Nelly got like 3. Tip Drill, Air Forces. I think number 1, which he didn't play. But, I mean, after that, it's all big commercial joints.
Nah, Country Grammar for Nelly.
I don't think Country Grammar is a cultural record.
One of the best
Even though it is one
about... One of the best things about the battle is learning things that you never learned before. So people were excited to find out about Nelly originally on Moneymaker.
That'd have been dope.
Mm-hmm. And then another thing that Luda actually did during these technical difficulties was he previewed some new music. One song people was talking about is called Silence of the Lambs featuring Lil Wayne.
The world's screwed if niggas pouring drinks like Bill Huxtable. I love R. Kelly, but around my daughters I'm not comfortable. Stand for what you believe in, like Kaepernick. You either in control or you getting of no abstinence. It's not enough blacks in the driver's seat like at NASCAR. Cause most racist people still drinking what's at Roseanne's bar. Gandhi told me to be the change that I want to see.
Yeah, I don't even understand why people were mad at him for that. Like, why they mad at him for taking chances on a record? Like he's clearly naming people that have been deemed problematic. In the R. Kelly line, he's stating the way a lot of people feel about R. Kelly. They still like his art, but it makes them feel uncomfortable. All of them are like that, though. Everybody he named, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, Roseanne, they all have done problematic things, but people still like their art. I think it's slick wordplay.
I definitely hit him for the full version. He told me the second verse is even crazier. So he hasn't got it to me yet. So I'm gonna hit him and Timberland again today. But I've been on it. When I heard him, I'm like, wow, record sounds dope.
And Country Grammar is the happiest record to ever do a drive-by, too. That is a very delightful drive-by record, by the way.
I'm going down, baby, yo, street in the Range Rover.
Boom,
boom. All right, now let's discuss some
Street
potential
Sweeper, baby.
battles. Is there potentially a Brandy versus Monica? A lot of people have been calling for that, but here's what Brandy had to say about that possibility.
I heard that she doesn't want to do it. She pretty much turned it down. She didn't want to be a part of that. But I understand.
Oh, it might happen now.
I'm going to tell you something. They need to do that at the BET Awards this year. The BET Awards this year, I'm sure, is going to be virtual in June. Swiss and Timberland and Jesse Collins, all of them need to get together. And if they do it, make it a celebration of Brandy and Monica's music, which is still a battle at the BET Awards. I don't know how they would do that, though, because they would have to kind of cut it short, right? But it's a way to do it.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that'll be virtual for sure. Now, other potential versus battles. Now, this caused some controversy. As you can imagine, Usher was talking to Swiss Beats, and he suggested, a suggestion was brought up about a battle between Lil Kim and Nicki Minaj, and here's what Usher said.
But then I see Lil Kim versus Nicki.
Yeah, but that's Kim is Nicki is a product.
You already trending on Twitter right now, by the way.
You know the Barbz went crazy. They did not like that Usher would say that Nicki Minaj is a product of Lil Kim.
Nicki Minaj would say that, though. Like, what's the problem? Like, everybody has pioneers. Everybody has people that inspired them in some way, shape, or form. Nicki is a product of, Lil Kim. Lil Kim laid that that foundation. Just like she's a problem of Little.
She even redid the hardcore cover.
Yeah, she redid that. Yep.
Just like she's a product of, Lil Wayne. Just like she's a product of Missy Elliott in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
like,
it wasn't meant to be an insult in any way, but the Barbz get a little cray-cray.
The Barbz definitely.
All right.
Now, I will say Usher was wrong. I don't know if Usher was saying that they can't battle each other because she's a product, because that's not true. They can definitely get busy against each other song for song. Just because she's a product of a person don't mean that they don't have to do a versus.
Well, the other thing is these are supposed to be friendly battles. So I think that's the other issue
that would get thrown out the window. Absolutely.
All right, now let's talk about Swizz was actually then talking with Busta Rhymes on who Usher could battle, and here's what was said.
Who do we see Usher celebrating with? I see Usher versus Chris Brown.
You gotta go with Chris Brown.
I see a lot of Usher versus Timberlake, but for the culture,
Listen, man. Usher and Chris Brown got to be it, man.
That's another battle people have been throwing out there, Usher versus Chris Brown.
Yeah.
Usher will watch Chris Brown. I think Chris Brown is super talented. He's probably got this. He's got my second favorite R&B song of the past 10 years, which is F You Back to Sleep. But Usher would watch Chris Brown.
I think Usher and Justin. I think that'd be a good battle, bro. I don't see.
I love Chris. Chris is dope. He's super talented.
Man.
Yeah, but he don't have no 8701 or no Confession, sir.
And he got a lot of great features as well, like that.
He don't have no 8701 and no Confessions. It's just not happening.
Chris got a lot of records though. It wouldn't be a wash. They would go record the record. They would go record.
Here's the thing though. Y'all say records. Does he have 20 classic joints?
Yeah, Chris Brown definitely does.
Chris does. Yes,
1,000%.
absolutely.
That's disrespectful to Usher.
What? Chris has.
We're not disrespecting by saying Chris Brown has 20 records. He certainly does.
He has 20 records, yes, but are they classics? Usher got 20 guaranteed smoker, heater, lifetime, timeless records. We know this.
All right, now let's talk about another potential battle. Fat Joe was talking to Ashanti, and here's the battle people are asking for.
Ashanti, Keisha Cole. Would that be a great one?
Listen, if they want to see it, I ain't mad.
Ashanti versus Keisha Cole. And Keisha Cole posted the songs that somebody did. Somebody did a whole song for song between the two of them also. So everybody's talking about battling. People are down for it.
Yeah, and also Snoop was talking about battling Busta, and he said he would definitely battle Busta. I don't know.
That's a solid one too.
If they would do that, but I would love to see either Snoop and Busta or Snoop and DMX, the Dog and the Dog. I thought that would be dope too.
Dog and the Dogs. Actually, I think Snoop and 50 Cent would be a good one. Because if you look at Snoop and 50 Cent musically, they've kind of had like the same trajectory. They both came out with these big debut albums. And then things kind of cooled off a little bit after that, but they still put out, records that people rocked with here and there. I think that they would be a good one-on-one battle. 50 Cent versus Snoop Dogg.
All right. Well, I'm Angela Yee, and that's your Rumor Reports.